Welcome to Just Talk, your number one podcast on all social media platforms. Thanks for joining. My name is Cleon Stewart, and today we'll be having a controversial discussion. Very controversial discussion, a little edgy discussion that some people don't really like to talk about, but we'll be talking about it today. So, meet my team, starting off with Mr. Corey. And first lady in the group,
Chanel.
Richard Edwards. Yeah, Raymond it is.
Alright, Mr. Raymond, you have Mr. Denton, you have Mr. Edwards, and you have Mr. Grant. That's just some of the team. We have a lot more, but everybody couldn't fit.
Yeah.
So we're not going to waste the time, we'll jump right into it. The question of the day is, who cheat more? That is the question of the day. Who cheat more? We'll be having our own little panel discussion, right? But I want you guys to also, in the comment section, drop your comments and thoughts on who you think cheat more in a relationship. Whether you be married or you be just dating, man or woman, who do you cheat more and why? Okay, so who do you think cheat more? Starting off with Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant, in a relationship, who do you think cheat more? Do you think the lady cheat more, or do you think the gentleman them cheat more? What's your take on it, sir?
Honestly, on both parties cheat. Both parties cheat.
Why would you say that?
Well, you have situation where the woman cheat, then
Talk up, man, keep people them hear you, man. Talk up, when people them hear you.
you have a
Them
situation.
not hear what you say, man. You talk like you're shy. Talk when people them hear what you say, man. When I whisper, man, face the camera, man, and
Yeah.
let the people them hear what you're saying.
You have a situation where either the man or the woman cheat. So sometimes you see the man cheat, sometimes you see the woman cheat. But either way, it's both sides that cheat. Both sides, when two of them cheat now, I saw them stay.
Alright. Mr. Edwards. I not do it in a line, you know? Mr. Edwards, same question, sir. Who do you think cheat more and why?
Personally, I agree with Mr. Grant because emotional, you know, as I know, as a man with a road, then you see a girl, you lock hand on her. So we expect you have a news here wherever you are, you know, but a little guilty pleasure there you know you can't resist, you know. So you're going to follow it. So I would never go ahead and put a Uchi one up. Because you miss them and you're beside me, right? Because we can tell you either share I'm on a yard there now. And I got a friend who at work, I even a friend on the road who just come to her and switch for two things in a year. She gone, you know what I mean? And a man won't know.
So that's your take on it?
That is my take on it.
Okay, sir. Honest take, that's your take. Bossy, who do you think and why?
I don't really feel like say it vice versa. Is it because you can have a good woman when not cheat, and then you have a man who cheat. You get me? And you have a good man when not cheat, and you have a good woman who cheat. You get me? I say, but it depends. It really depends on what other factors we can really lead to cheating. You get me? I say you have different types of cheating. You get me? Because if you just go out there and talk to a girl, some people consider that as cheating. So each relationship have a different type of status when it comes down to cheating. You get me? I say so. That was my people. I'm not going to be biased and say woman because I'm a man. I'm not going to be biased and say man because I'm a. No.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I feel like say it's vice versa. Man and woman. Two of each.
Yeah, man, we can fully understand that one, man.
Well, the only lady among us right now, we're putting the question towards her. Miss Denton, same question go for you, ma'am. Who do you think cheat more, a man or a woman, and what's the reason for your answer you're gonna give?
Alright, so my take on it, I agree with Corey, I agree with Raymond, I agree with Richard. All parties, I believe them, basically. So what's my take on it is that, I must say both, but men would be more. I'm not gonna say like Alright, I'm happy with my side or my bias or whatsoever. But I must say men because some of them can't.
Can't take.
Them can't
Them just
control
wild.
certain parts.
Let them just come out of the zoo.
Yeah, and like if a man see a girl, or say for instance, a man just start meet a girl and the girl says she don't ready for certain things. You understand what I'm trying to say? But the man, him have a different
Take and things.
yeah. So
Well,
basically, him will just say, alright, I can't wait for that and this and that and that. Some man are loyal. So basically, we mother do, him mother just see him, them big party woman there, shape
Side
good woman and don't like them shape good woman there and so on and so forth. Basically, him mother want to say, oh, the girl that look good here and one bag of sit now, thing turn up and thing. And like, you can't control certain hormones and so on and so forth. But my take on it, cut long story short, basically my take on it is that men cheat more.
Alright, well, you heard them, So, in the comment section, who do you think cheat more? Men or the female? Well, my take on it, I don't cheat. So, no, bro, you see,
Black men don't cheat.
black man don't cheat. So,
Especially
I don't know what they're saying, because black man don't cheat.
Black man don't
So, that's their take on it. But I don't cheat. So, in the comment section, I want the viewers, who do you think cheat more? So, the next question that I would ask, do you think cheating is purely about sex? This is for the panel and both the viewers. Is it about sex, or is it more emotional thing? Or you think whomsoever does it is just for sex, or is there more emotional connection for the reason why they do what they do? As me say, I'm not cheating, you understand? Start off with Mr. Grant again. Do you think it's a more of an emotional side, or to just a moral support, you just do it because your partner now speak to you as how you want, or you understand, or it's just because can't satisfy it and them just do it for greed? So it's all about sex. So which do you think is the reason that's a contributing factor to why either party cheats?
Well, it all depends now. Honestly, all depends. Could have a man, the daddy, you have a woman, you like her, but then, whoops, him only like her for her looks. But then, him never realized that, him and her now.
Connect. There's a connection.
Yeah.
So the emotional connection is not there.
So, him find an emotional connection somewhere else. Or it could have been the opposite. You have emotional connection to her, but sexually attracted to her, so you will find another woman to her. So it all depends.
That's a good point.
Yeah, man. That's a valid answer. So, boss man to my far left. Same question poses for you, sir. Do you think it's for emotional reasons? You're not socializing enough, you're not spending enough time, or just greedy? But agreed, so them just do it purely because of sex and just greedy, and them can't satisfy.
That question, it comes with whole heap of different answers, based on somebody's opinion. You get me? I say, but based on my opinion, it depends on the person, who the person is. As the Corey said, you can emotionally attracted to somebody, but you not feel them sexually. You get me? So that's going to lead to you looking at other females. Say he's a man, looking at other females and say, oh, yo, sexually attracted to the female based on how the female look. But then now, you're not emotionally attracted to she. So what they do is that they just stay with the one that them emotionally attracted to, and just use them for like love and and then go out the road and do the
move on.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah.
I'll be sorry, so I don't to your point, because you don't have to be out the road, you can also be a man in the workplace. Because go up to the workplace, because man, if you as a boss, right, and you have your secretary in your office, so always during 24/7, you build your own wife. What thing happen next? 2 and 2 boops, when you start talk 30 and you start a joke around, right? And that joke turns more serious. Yeah, that joke turns serious.
Yeah, understand.
So, and something we can say, it does happen on a whim like that now, or man just see a woman, it can have something over time. So woman them,
Understandable.
so as woman viewers them over time, you know, if you see the man them coming from work at evening time now, at least show them a little love. At least
Give them the emotional
give them
support and the
emotional
want.
support.
Understand.
If I only
So sorry to jump in. Ladies, hear the gentleman said, when the man them come home from work and tired, give them a little emotional support. Sometime and that alone them need.
Oh, give up and kiss him.
Yeah man, show them say yo, only me miss you
Yeah, man.
and all of them little stuff they understand. Give them that emotional support what them need. And guarantee you're good.
But then again, as we say, it comes out to greediness, because enough man get that and them still.
Yeah, them can't satisfy man. Yeah man.
That's
So,
the one a dog.
yeah man, I saw some of them see there,
One
man.
black man. Yeah.
Yeah man, so jumping over to the female. Yeah man, what do you think? What's your take on it?
I would say lack of emotional support, is according to the question. More than likely, like say for instance, a female is not with her partner and she finds somebody like she like him personality and all of them something there, and it's like at some point she was emotionally attracted to him. Like some of the women them like when them there with them partner, them not feel the way they're not treated as well as how that person would have treat the woman.
Understand?
Yeah. So basically she drawn more onto that person and so on and so forth. So it's not really about sex because not all men want sex, but you know some man out there will have good personality and all of them something there, but can't say what man never want sex now because enough they out there for true. Enough, but you'll find at least a little bit, at least maybe like 25% or so out there we don't really want sex.
Alright then, now I'm going to be personal right now, Mr. Denton, right? And this question I kind of trigger off guard, you know, but question, in your relationship, do you think you would ever cheat on your spouse
No.
or partner?
No.
And you're 100% sure that you are loyal to the core. So, if let's say my gentleman here to the right of you, right, were to come to, you know, half yard one evening, right? You see walk out of work and see half yard, so do you think he would be withdrawing?
Before she answer that question, this gentleman is trying to set me up. Viewers, I am a married man, right? So he's drawing me into his question. He wants to set me up. He wants I can't be able to go home later. So that is a tricky question. So Miss Denton, be careful when you answer that question. Because this gentleman is trying to set me up. What I would like to say now, what I would like to ask, do you think the society judge men and women differently when it comes to cheating? Do you think they judge, they look on it the same? For example, a man cheat and they would do everything in their powers to bring down that man versus a woman cheat. They say, oh, I must something the man do. You understand? So do you think society look at it equally or unjustly, or they just look at it the same?
Oh, so you're basically speaking like society, you're basically asking the question, is society fast to just put the blame on one person?
One-sided. Are they one-sided? Are just blaming one person? Or they said both parties might damn not see eye to eye or something. There must be some contributing factor that lead to that person doing it. So do you think man get more pressure when you hear say a man cheat versus a female?
So in my hot take, you know, that would be about 80% of the time. Because nowadays, especially a Jamaican man, in day in a community, you know what I mean? You know, really in a conversation, but you just a crack off your ears a bit and listen out.
You hear what is
going on. And I tell you, man, especially when you're a whole female and a friend group, them, man, I tell you, that man they get dog shame.
Well, just like in a barbershop, you hear your barber talk about all kind of things.
No,
you understand?
was the most
Yeah, man,
man.
just like barbershop,
Hairdresser place too.
you hear just a rum bar, so
Yeah, man, so
It equally depends, you know.
It fluctuates. It
It
fluctuates.
depends.
And what you know, the barber now trim, you know? I be a church myself.
Yeah, man. I said, yeah. That's why I'm not going to barber, you know.
what they viewers now, that is why it's important, you know, as a person, if you go certain places, just keep certain businessmen in low key because I tell you, even people who don't know the background of what's going on in your lifestyle, you know, they're going to preach in, you know, and I tell you, they must swear you the other way, you know. Even when you yourself know and say, oh, not that I never go say now, but I tell you, nowadays people convincing bad and they will swear you and say, yeah man, just let him go and go somewhere else, man.
In other words, don't talk your business on the road because you don't know who will listen and you don't know if they'll come back, come affect you.
Or if somebody just talk, the person we are tell just tell it.
Exactly.
You can also come back to your spouse, you know, so you have to
Exactly.
because news come fast, so you might think, oh, I just look a joke around the bros in my bar and 2 and 2 you go home, you have to beat you and kick you out of the house because of one.
So the next question I'm going to ask, do you think individuals, whether male or female, are what I call it now, wired to cheat? Are them just want cheat, or is it always a choice? Is just in them emotional if you just do it, or them choose to do it?
Kickstart that one day, so I feel like it's a choice. Again, man say it's a choice, bro, because you go home, you see your wife did everything for you, bro, and then you left the yard, bro, you still I look for another female or a rare for another female, bro, you see me? So but in the name of love, if you really like you love your spouse, bro, when a female come on like I try push up herself, she know her space, know her limit. You get me? I say, bro, cause make your wife feel like say, yo, make your wife top. You're supposed to be number one priority. You get me? I say, you love your wife, nothing will come between you and your wife. So it's a choice. You will make wrong choice in your life, so you will face your own consequences. Say your choice. You get me? I say. So me feel it's just a choice. That it's a choice that you will make.
Brilliant answer. I don't think we need to expunge on that anymore.
No.
So I'm gonna jump straight to the next question because Bro G answered it perfectly. So what do you think is the biggest reason why people cheat? Remember, at first I was asking about is it emotional or is it sexual? So what do you think is the biggest reason behind the factor why someone would do that?
Just bored.
Boredom.
Bored.
You think boredom is the reason?
Personally, they are jump up on the emotional side because they don't say some man or some woman. I think about that one friend they used to link up with a couple years past, you know. And I tell you now, you see when this the person they come to us to the person, they tap at that person now, everything changed.
Like when you say old fire stick easy for life.
Over the easy for life,
Okay,
yeah.
understand.
Because the person they gonna know say, yeah, but the person they gonna be the person walking down the aisle and say, yeah, man, you don't see you're married to the person, you know. I tell you, say the same person, they come off your same way, you know.
So what about revenge? You think people do it for revenge? They want to hurt the person, so they do it for act of revenge?
Yeah. People do it, honestly. If you cheat on me, the person will have it done for them might be cheap upon you. So.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, but,
people do that.
Yeah.
For make you
I feel like immature people think so. Why you gonna run up a body count or take a next body for yourself because you see a man cheat on you? You get me? I say. So you only run me. Now I say me see, but a man go to cheat on a woman. You get me? I say the woman say, alright, take revenge and do a 3-4 man. She could catch a HIV, ST, some little disease, bro. You see me? I say. So you will not hurt yourself in the process just to get back revenge. On a man where we not worth it. Like somebody cheating, you know, you have 2 options, you know.
Walk away.
You walk away, or you try again. If you don't see the purpose, you try again.
Forgive and try again.
Yeah.
Forgive.
Buddy, that question that part I put on, you know, it I'll go back to the first question I asked, you know, because what did the person only hearsay? You know, say hearsay can go far away. Yeah, assumption.
They don't have no proof. They're just assuming.
Yeah, the one friend they said, alright, the one friend they said, me and my friend I said, no, what when we're in one place, right? They know the person gone, but them say, oh, them quick going to take their friends, you know, them see a man and a woman walk around that store there.
Yeah.
So they don't know what.
Back to revenge.
Back to revenge again. And worse than
that, yeah.
Yeah, and worse than both, you know, is that more likely them now come back and ask to say, yo, what really want is me say another person to go such and such place. Where you take place, eh?
So let's give the female a chance. What do you think is the reason? Do you think it's boredom, revenge, lack of emotional connection? What do you think, as a female, from the female standpoint, what do you think is the reason why a female would go ahead and hurt the brother them like that by cheating? Hurt the brother them, you understand, them cry and them soft them. What do you think would be the factor or something like that?
Still the same thing from beginning, lack of emotional support, as I said before. Well, Manana, explain.
No problem. Understand. This is a stereotype or a truth question. Do you think women cheat more for emotional reason, or we, the man them, would just cheat for the physical reason? Because women are emotionally connected, you know. So if a female is to cheat, do you agree that they do it for the emotional reason, or do you beg to differ?
It all depends, honestly. Because you could have the man, he would have cheat for emotional reason. And you have the woman who will do the same. And they could have do the opposite of that.
Vice versa.
Vice versa. So the man could have just honey and just
Serve you like this. That part could have been said.
But it's true. It's true.
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's keep it family oriented, guys. That one caught me off guard.
Some people like, yeah, a girl will just go out there like she get emotionally attached to somebody else, and then she just never want to get intimate or nothing like that. But then the man force himself on the girl.
Yeah.
And it eventually happen.
Switch up everything.
Yeah, switch up everything. Cause she never did pre that at the beginning. But then just jump in and play. But now she have to live with that first of life now. You get me I say? So
next, understand what I said perfectly. So see, we are jumping to the next question because we are trying to cover as much topic on this as possible, you know. So them have a saying. Them say if water run here so once, it will run again. So my next question is, do you think people who cheat once will always do it again? Answer that question in the comment section. That's a very important question. So somebody who cheat once and got forgiven, do you think they will do it again? Or after them get forgiven and learn them lesson, that is it?
Well, it all depends on the person.
True.
If the person is a very immature person, they will do it over and over again and they will never learn.
yeah.
Them would, even if they change partner, them would have still cheat on their partner. So it all depends.
Well, I personally would agree that that person is definitely going to do it again.
Why do you think that person will do it again?
Because think about the man, the amount of thought process you have to put into saying, alright, now, she do me this, so I have to do her something back one over again.
Alright, so my question to you is that you cheated on your wife, right?
Yeah.
She forgive you,
Yeah.
right? Because you cheated, she forgive you, and she look past that. So basically, you're saying that you're going to cheat again. Is that what you're basically saying? Because you just said that person will do it again. So you cheated on your wife, and she forgave you, right? So basically, you're telling her that you will cheat on her again.
Well, me personally, no.
No, but that's a bit controversial.
No,
Do you agree? That's a bit controversial because the gentleman just said that they will do it again.
Yeah.
Right? So him set up himself. He set up himself for the one day. You understand? You understand? So
if you're seeing this, then we might not.
yeah, do people who cheat once always do it again?
No. Bro, yeah, in a way I feel like you have 60% until 70% bad people and next 30% good people. You get me? I say people realize mistake, people willing to fix the mistake. You get me? I say a man cheat on a woman, realize the hurt when you put that woman through, bro. You get me? I say, yo shit, can't do this. We need to fix this. We need her back. You get me? I say, so a man I go put out him all now. Realize say yo, try to get her back, win back her trust, win back her love.
With that as I said, lead me to this question. Can a relationship recover after cheating, or is it permanently broken? Based on what the gentleman said a while ago, do you think a relationship can recover after a partner cheats, or it is broken forever?
Alright, so that's what I take on there, you know. And personally, I think yes. But
Yes to what?
yes, that
Yes, it is broken, or
yes,
yes to the fact that it can recover.
it can recover, but in a very few niche instances, right? It where it can take a whole heap of work on both sides of the party, right? Because I think both man, if it was like, let's say, as we said before, where a friend go on as a gossip, trying this way and can accomplish by gossiping something, then at that point, if them actually seek and try to talk to each other and talk to one another and say exactly what happened, then definitely. But if something the person continues to do back and forth, everything, and it's a regular thing now, then definitely I see they have a hard chance. It's still possible to say now. Because man, in life, nothing impossible now, but it will be a very slim
chance.
Slim chance around again.
Understand.
But the thing is, you have people where even though them do a lot of mistakes, them will cheat. You have instances them realize the mistake when they make, and when they realize it, them start make changes.
But sometimes they realize too late.
That's
Sometimes.
problem.
And then you hear them say, another man, or a man's trash, and next man
Next man treasure.
Yeah.
Man do that, lose a nice girl, bro.
Yeah.
And the sad thing about that man now, he now realize and then he get a dark shit woman.
Yeah.
I tell you straight up. When you get a woman who's actually trash just like him now, that's when he's going to realize, say, yo man, me messed up. Really
So for the
messed
lady
up.
now, what do you think? Do you think after cheating, there's a chance of recovery, or it's gone forever?
Well, I wouldn't really say it gone forever, because in that case, I think the man will trust the woman again, or the woman will trust the man again.
So what if you try everything possible to mend that brokenness, that emptiness? You do all you can to mend that. You think it's possible that there's a chance of the relationship being saved?
Well, yeah.
It can.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
some
yeah.
people different.
You shouldn't tell her nothing about cheating. Now because she say you can save, that don't mean say you must go and cheat,
But
You understand? It's about it, yeah man, it's about it, what it.
As the only married man in that group, who are reverse question back on you, do you think it's possible to mend a relationship like that again, yeah?
Of course it's possible. Babes, don't it possible? Answer that one there for me. It's possible, man. You might always try to set me up with them, but I'm really feeling
I'm not sure
if someone cheats, but never gets caught, you're cheating but you never get caught, does it still count?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that mastermind?
Yes. Viewers, if you know someone like that, just DM me and let him know say I'm here, because I didn't let him see it about. But person, that person now is not an if but it's a win. It's a win they get catch. So,
So the final question for this debate. Final question for this debate. Them say studies show it. I don't believe that still. But them say studies show say man cheat more. Right? Why do woman's affair often cause bigger scandals? If studies show that men cheat more. But why is it a bigger scandal when you find out say female cheat?
alright.
Because
Sorry. Me jump back in and say something. Because sometimes when man cheat, yeah man, bully for woman, top shot to that man, jealous. But when a female cheats, I get caught. It's the reverse. They say all kind of things, scandal her name and everything. So, what your take on that?
But personally, this is more up in a high society place, right? Where the camera is always on that person. If it's someone like us now who are on the camera now, right? If we one of us to go out and do it, then I say, yeah, see the next, literally 5 seconds after it happen. Because what? As the viewers not recognize you and say, yeah man, me see more road this out, eh? But me tell you, say if somebody behind the bush now go on and do it now, it's not really show them. But me tell you, the reason I want them to do more because women are on social media more. I tell you, because studies show that is women use social media more often than men. Because men more behind the scenes, right? They want to put them best foot forward, and them best foot forward, their wife. Then put
What do you think, sir? Why a woman? Why is it more scandalous when they find out that a woman cheat than when they find out a man cheat?
Because man can't take cheating. Man can't take bun, brother. When a man find out a woman give him bun, like, you know, an artist thing like heart broke. Because he good, they love the girl, rate the girl, and only you know, say, yo, you see the girl walk with the next man, or see the girl put a picture, or book up on the girl and one place that was a work shop when she go on dinner date. You get me? So, man can't take cheating.
You hear that, ladies? So please.
No, don't do that.
Don't cheat, pal.
Don't do that.
We can't take it.
We are delicate.
Yeah, but we look at art. We look at art delicate. Some.
Alright, you just said something, you know, right? I want to hear your side right now.
I mean, someone will kill a man if them cheat. Nah,
Don't do that, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
we don't support that.
we don't support that.
Well, yeah, them mother for real.
Yes,
they
you
would
have
kill
it.
the woman
That's
or
right.
kill the
Woman
man,
free,
then
you know?
kill themselves.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
why that's so hard, delicate. So,
Yeah,
when
some
a break a man, it's like, say, yo,
So, to end this chapter.
Wait, no man, before we end this, we have one more thing to ask, right? What if either party cheat in a dying relationship? What happens next?
You hear the man question? I am not going to let the panel answer this one. I am leaving that question to you. What happens next? But my final words is that don't cheat. Don't cheat. Let's just live loving, live good, support each other, build each other. Thank you for tuning in. See you again soon.
See you again soon.
Just start, man.
Alright.
One just talk and never two.